debate about this?
All right, guys, how's it going? It is me, Mega Gamer, hosting the Gamers at Large podcast for this week because someone didn't show up. But anyway, here I got my panelists with me, and hopefully all of you are having a great, Hyrulean day. So,
oh my God, you planned that,
anyway, yeah.
You're so lame, dude.
But yeah, so I was just gonna introduce everybody here, and we're gonna get to our topics we have for tonight. So first off, from my left to my right, Bear Hugger.
What's going on, everyone? It's been a while. I haven't done any videos of myself in a while, so this is my first time being in a podcast in a long while. Yeah, glad to be here.
All right, and we also have Dr. Feelgood.
Feel good.
No, it feels good, but I won't go
Yeah,
there.
I don't know about that.
Corny.
Anyway, guys, this is Dr. Feelgood here, the guy with the smooth moves and nice tunes, always in a gaming mood. Let's get this started.
All right, next we have Mr. Red Fox.
It's Mr. Red Fox. I haven't suffered fools lightly since 1991, and I'm going to keep it going. Let's get down to it.
All right, and next we have Mr. T.
Hey there, fools. It's Mr. T of the Mr. T Show. Pitying fools who ain't got a Wii U.
Damn. Okay.
Man. So last but not least, we have also Terminator Juice.
What's up, everybody? It's Terminator Juice. Glad to be back on another Gamers at Large podcast. And pity the fool that doesn't have Hyrule Warriors.
All right, but before we also begin, there will be questions and answers at the end. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, just go ahead and ask anything that you feel like. We'll be happy to answer. Just nothing trollish or something like that. Okay, so first off, we're gonna begin with our first topic, and that's gonna be, wow, Hyrule Warriors in New York City, dude. Okay, Nintendo World Store, all right, was giving out the special edition, which is basically the only World Store in the entire world. And they were giving away the special edition Hyrule Warriors set with.
Oh, let me stop you right there. Giving.
All right, fine. They were making it where you can pre-order it. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. I don't care. I still say given. All right, but the thing is, they said that they're gonna give that special edition out, and like over 600 people went, and 200 people, boom, they just got dropped out from that special edition. So, like, what do you guys think about this? Like, is this like right? Because this is the Nintendo World Store we're talking about. So,
man, that is fucked up.
Nintendo missed an opportunity. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say they missed an opportunity.
My gosh.
They could have made a lot more money if they would have had more special editions available.
I would agree with you, except there's just one small problem. This game was published by Tecmo Koei. So which means they were in charge of making the special editions and printing them. So if you want to put your foot in someone's ass about it, you got to give it to
No. We ain't gonna let them. No. It ain't going down like that. This is a Nintendo World Store. Okay, this ain't the Tecmo Koei World Store. It's the Nintendo World Store. They should have knew better. That fans would show up for something, an event at the Nintendo World Store, regardless of the game, because that's what people do. Nintendo fans show up for their events. So this is Tecmo Koei's fault for sure, but also Nintendo's fault because they opened the doors.
So Nintendo should have. So you think they should have floated a loan to Tecmo Koei to make sure they'd have enough for everybody?
Yeah, or even better, what they could have done was gave some kind of voucher out to everybody that was out there, so they could have got one later on through the mail or something,
So they should have. So it falls down to the high school rule. If you don't have enough for everybody to share with everybody, then don't even bring it out there.
Don't even come to the party.
And they didn't have a midnight launch. They had an 8 a.m. launch, and it seemed like they had enough people to warrant a midnight release.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They dropped the ball.
I heard the line was wrapped around 3 blocks, so I read in an article today. But to me, I guess what's a little disappointing about all of this is this isn't the first time Nintendo's been caught with their pants down. And I mean that because like with the original Wii, they did not see how well that thing was going to sell, and they still it took them years to even catch up with the demand. It took them years,
They
and
could have
then
sold 200 million copies of them things probably. If they had done it right.
Do you think
exactly.
they didn't plan on Hyrule Warriors selling that, having
That's
that much
exactly
demand?
the reason
Yeah.
why.
No. This is what I think. I think Nintendo knew this game would take off to a certain extent, but they should have known that. Okay, what is it like 7 million or so Wii's out there, almost 8 million right now. You know that all your Zelda fans want that damn scarf.
True, but at the same time, there's also taking consideration too as well that Nintendo probably knows damn well that Warrior games, at least in North America, don't sell like freaking hotcakes, no matter what theme it is. So it's just basically Koei unpredicting the actual sales result. That's all it was. So now it's biting them in the ass.
Well, no, well, see, well, I still trust Nintendo because remember the Gold 3DS when it came out last year? That thing came and went. The first stock got sold out. They only had one go around, but then it came back around. It skipped a month, and it came back again, and that's when I bought it was the second time around. So they may see how popular it is, being that's also Zelda themed, and bring it back around. I hope they do.
Well,
They should at least offer the scarf and the clock and all that stuff on the Nintendo Store or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what gets me even worse about it, though? You know what makes me even worse about it, though, is the fact that they were also having an event, but where? In their home state, at their city, Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So they had an event where they were basically giving away the scarves. So it's like, like to have it where only here you have it, it's like, what, only 300 available? I mean, come on, dude. You could at least given out the scarves, you know, for the people that have been waiting. All that time.
They have a communication problem in Nintendo. They need to work that. Seriously, they need to work it out because this is hurting them. You know, this is something they need to figure out and get and talk to each other and get this stuff together, man.
But but you know what? And this is just me playing devil advocate for a few seconds, but it could all be intentional as well because we all know that there are certain other companies out there that have lied about their stock or saying that they have shortages when they clearly are not shortages. I think when you want to generate interest in something that you are, skeptical about, you make something about it rare or hard to obtain, and we all know this.
Well, I mean, I can agree with that, but the problem with that is they didn't run out of the game. They had plenty of the games. They just ran out of the special edition ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you make that scarf harder to find. You generate interest in the game.
People just want the damn scarf. They can get the game.
I don't know. I heard a lot of people crying about that scarf now. I mean, I don't.
I mean, what they could have done, at least, without putting the special edition in the scarf, with the scarf with the special edition, I said that wrong. But the thing is, instead of putting that inside the box, why not where everybody that lined up, gets the scarf?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, it would be fair to everybody that was waiting there all this time. You got people that were waiting there from midnight when they should have had a midnight launch.
And these are your hardcore fans. These are your hardcore fans. They came out for a Dynasty Warriors game with Zelda characters in it, and because they love Zelda that much, you don't want to piss those people off. Those are not the people you want to piss off. As your hardcore fans, for sure. I don't know if you guys saw Active Gamer Life.
That's what I was just gonna bring up.
Rant. Like, I felt so bad for dude, because he was out there, and he was expecting to get it. I myself was actually thinking about driving over there. It's about a 2.5 hour drive for me, and I was like, I saw something somewhere on the website saying that the supplies were limited, and I saw that. I was like, I ain't going. They ain't gonna have nothing for me.
And Red was just laughing at GS4Y.
Oh, man, I felt so bad for him though, because he's a hardcore Nintendo fan, and like.
Man, shout out to you there, though.
Yeah, shout out to
I feel for you, man, because I remember the last time. I remember the last time I went and I didn't get something that was supposed to be coming. It was just like, what the frick, man? I waited all that time and yet you gonna treat me like that? Nah.
I tell you this though, if anyone out there is listening, if anyone that has that scarf out there is listening, if I see you, I'm jacking your ass.
Hey, well, it is winter time, so you probably might see them.
And I'm sure Dr. Feelgood can tell you this. It's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me.
No, more like a thin layer of clothing. All I need is that scarf.
Trust me. But I guess that's about it.
So let me just.
Oh, you want to say something?
Let me just pose this. If there was that many people for Hyrule Warriors, what do you think is going to be there for Zelda U if that launches later?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh god.
All right, let's just say, because I basically live right here, so let me say this. It's going to be right where the line begins right there, right? So it's going to wrap around the store, not all the way throughout the block, just, two basically sides, two extra sides. And then it's going to go all the way from the freaking Rockefeller Center all the way down to Times Square. That's what it's going to be.
Dude,
okay?
that line is going to stretch it's going to stretch across America. Let's just be real. That line's going to stretch across America. If they offer any kind of memorabilia for that game, I'm sorry. Like that's going to...
Oh boy, like a gold gamepad or something.
Hey,
God.
you know what? I would laugh if they actually gave you like a real rupee, but it's like a damn emerald, or they give you like a red one, which is like a ruby. I mean, we know it's not real, but just think if you get that, it's like I would love to have like a rupee lava lamp.
But this how about a gamepad cover with the Hylian crest on it or something like that?
Okay, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice.
That'd be dope.
Statue of Epona.
Well, the thing is, this would make it even better for everybody else around the world. Make it as a pre-order bonus for everyone.
Yeah,
just do it.
All I wanted is a Triforce Nightlight.
Yeah.
I honestly, for this Zelda, I would love if a special edition came with the new shirt that he wears, right? The new shirt, or like a model of, well, that's going too far. Or it could be with his shirt and, having a rupee and a figure of him with Epona, him raising his, I guess, bow and arrow or sword.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be nice. That'd be a good.
What if Nintendo, and don't smite me for mentioning this company, but what if Nintendo pulled an Activision and actually made like an actual bow mimicking the one he used in the game? Like a little replica, because Black Ops came with a no-control car, and then Modern Warfare 2 came with the night vision goggles, whatever. I mean, they're cheap, but still. And then I think Black Ops 2 came with the actual flying quadrirotor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'd say
an actual bow.
That's why I didn't say that, because I was like, nah, that's probably going a little bit too far. That to have that huge bow and arrow, to fit in that box. Oh my god! But I mean, that would be nice. I'm not gonna doubt it. I mean,
I'm sorry. I will pay $500 for
it. You have fun with that. But
yeah, you know what? I'll shoot you with it. That's the kind of fun I'm gonna have.
Oh man, but I mean, it'd be perfect for Valentine's Day. I would say that.
Not really.
But anyway, yeah. So I guess we're done with New York's sadness, because I mean, come on.
So sad.
But now for a little mini topic, Nintendo has just released for Mario Kart a screenshot and a full-on video of the B Dasher that was from Mario Kart DS coming back to Mario Kart 8 in the newest DLC pack available in November. So, what are you guys' thoughts on it? Because I'm sure enough excited, because I already had that thing pre-ordered. But I'm sure enough excited to even ride that.
Yeah, this is one of the best karts in Mario Kart DS. So I think it's there's 2 left now. We know about the F-Zero car and now the B-Dasher, so there's 2 left. But I'm excited because Mario Kart DS is my second favorite Mario Kart game, and I use the B-Dasher all the time, so I think it's a cool addition.
All right.
Mario Kart DS is also my second favorite Mario Kart game. I probably played it more than any of them because I was a beast online on that game, and apparently I've lost that skill.
Well, hold on, Mr. T, let's just be real. The only reason you were a beast because you were snaking.
I did a little bit of snaking, yes.
Then you know what? You are no different than a fire hopper, man. You lost your player card.
Mario Kart 8 feels the closest to Mario Kart DS, in my opinion, as far as the AI and the actual skill it takes with the drifting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to get adjusted to it for the fact that when I played 7 and Wii, it was just the drift's kind of free with everything, but now it's they actually made the drift tighter. To the fact where you really have to focus on what your drift is. You have to focus on what your distance is. So it's really like a more realistic kind of drift almost.
I just want to say real quick. I finished ahead of Games Rosa in my Mario Kart 8 tournament Wednesday. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh
Beat him by
man,
1 point.
oh man.
One point.
Well,
Here
1 point.
comes
It's
the
because
song.
no,
Here comes
wait.
excuses.
But the thing is, I accept it. Okay, I accept it. Don't get me wrong. I accept it.
Damage control. Go
You
ahead.
ain't-
Man,
you don't sound like it.
but to be
You about to
honest,
throw a whole bunch of excuses out there. That's not
to be
acceptable.
honest, one thing, and
Sounds like you're justifying.
Zen can be my witness. Okay, I
Oh,
quit one
hell.
race. I quit one race because I got
okay.
so tired of what's his name, Titanium. I got so
Okay.
tired of him.
Okay,
But that's for another story. That's a different story.
Terminator.
That's
What we're saying is, no matter what you may want to think about this victory, it will always be accompanied by an asterisk.
No, I earned that victory. If he
I mean,
quit,
you
that's
got
on
it.
him.
Yeah, I mean, it was on me. Yeah, exactly. It's on me.
It's like,
So,
it's like, yeah.
So I'm cool with it.
Yeah, right there. If somebody quit, that's on him.
It's like Terminator beat me, but only because I quit one race. Only
And,
because I lost my connection.
I also finished ahead of Zen Gamer too, which is the first time that's ever happened. So.
Oh, he was getting pissed off. He was getting pissed off with Titanium and the rest of them, man.
Titanium's a good racer.
I know he's a hacker, dude.
He gets a lot of good items though.
He was in that. He was in some petty lobby with like one person and like the rest was CPUs. Yeah, he ain't. All right, but yeah. So the B Dasher, I can't wait to even use it, because that was actually one of my favorite carts that I would use, and that was basically the only reason I would actually play with like Mario, because I hate that douchebag. All right, but anyway, I wanted to bring in somebody here. He just joined in. So the Good Shepherd, just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, the Good Shepherd, or Rashidi, as you guys like to say all the time. I don't know what's going on. I'm here in Mario Kart talk, so hey, what's up?
Oh well, we were just
You got
discussing
tired,
about
man.
We're just talking about how I beat games
B
in Mario
Dasher.
Kart.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about the we were talking about the B Dasher.
Okay.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about it?
Me? Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm eating a mango thing. Sorry. I'm cool. I can't really think of anything right now. I had a long weekend. I've been hosting, so. I just
all
wanna-
right.
Yeah. I don't have much of an opinion. Give me a few seconds for my mind to boot up while you guys talk.
You know what the B Dasher is?
Man, that Windows XP.
The racing.
You know what the B Dasher is, right?
Which card is that?
You ever play Mario Kart DS?
Yes.
You know that standard card for Mario?
Oh yeah, that one's
Yeah.
nice. It has good acceleration. That's is that long? It's kind of long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what that is. All right, cool.
That looks like one of those old racing cars. Back.
Yeah. I know exactly what card you're talking about now. Oh, that's back?
That's coming back in the new
In that
DLC
first
in
pack,
November.
the first pack, yeah.
Oh, sweet. I already bought that, so great.
All right. Terminator, you were about to say something?
No, I was just saying.
He was just saying how you
he
beat
was,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
But
wanted
just
to
to
bring that up.
Just to say, just like Reggie said that one night, you only beat me once. Okay. All right, but the thing is, I accept it. Okay. I won't say anything bad about that.
Which reminds me, I haven't raced with you in a while, Rosa. We should race later.
I'm actually gonna do a tournament soon, but that's for later. I'll actually explain it in the end of this video. But let's move on to the next topic, because the last one I know is gonna take long. So the next topic is, now we got a clear picture of the Smash bundle, which is coming out somewhere in November, because that's basically, there's a rumors, the release date, there's all this garbage going around, but we kind of know it's kind of November already. So the new Smash bundle, they showed off the box art, and they showed off, of course, everything that comes in with it. So what comes in with it is the Super Smash Brothers game, the GameCube port, and also the GameCube controller. So the thing is, the best deal what you can do right now, if you were thinking about getting a Wii U for Smash, you can get right now 3 games, okay, with your Wii U and the GameCube controller port and the GameCube controller itself. Now, what you can do is, now Walmart has a special where it's Mario Kart bundle, where you can get Nintendo Land and Mario Kart for only $3.99.
$2.99.
Oh, 39. Oh, I got that mixed up with the PS4. Sorry. But the thing is, you can get that for only $2.99. I almost said it again. Shoot. $2.99, and you can get the Smash bundle for $100 more, the same price as a PS4.
Yep.
So that is actually a really good deal. You get 3 games, which is one of the games that is one of the basically best Nintendo games right now for this year so far, which is Mario Kart 8. And you also get, Nintendo Land. Well, I don't care. And also you get Smash Brothers, which will be actually the best game. So you get 3 of those plus the Wii U system, GameCube controller, and the GameCube port, all for just $400. Yeah. So what do you guys think about that deal?
Trash. No, it's fine.
I pre-ordered it when it first came up on Amazon. They didn't even have a picture for it, but I was like, you know what? $100, you get all that stuff. I gotta go. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And because I've got like 4 or 5 GameCube controllers hovering around, but now I get a branded one on top of it. And they said that the port allegedly will the adapter for GameCube controllers will also be used. You can also use them as a normal controller for other games. So, it's a good deal. You get the hit game of this holiday season, plus a controller, plus a port that can be used for other stuff too. That's value right there.
It saves you $10 over buying it separately.
That is value right there.
I also have this. Yeah, what did you guys say?
The GameCube controller is priced at $30, and the adapters are priced at $20. So that would be.
You save about $10.
Yeah, you save about $10. That's nothing to scoff at. So, $10 is $10. It could be. I think it could be maybe $5 cheaper, but that's just me.
I wish they had a Wavebird version, man. I still have my original Wavebird, but I would like one that's branded.
Wavebirds are compatible with it.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm saying, but I want one that's branded.
Well, they wanted them wired. They wanted them wired for competition and for latency and all that.
Yeah, latency issue with Wavebird, so.
Well, the Wavebird didn't have much latency to me.
It had enough, especially for Smash.
Melee.
Yeah, for competitive reasons, you need that precision. That half a second is all it takes to lose a match.
Yep, that's all it takes.
So the thing is, there's also this Luigi controller I found that looks actually really dope for the fact that you can use that, and as a pro controller, that's one of those controllers, so you can use it as a pro controller for any other game. So you can use it for Hyrule Warriors, Mario Kart, any other thing that uses a pro controller. So
and it's shaped like a GameCube controller.
Yeah, and it's shaped like a GameCube controller. It's not one of those what are those controllers that they showed off in E3 that were gonna be ported? Was it like Way something?
I forget.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the name.
Yeah, it was like those controllers that they showed off at E3, and but this one actually feels and looks and will play like a GameCube controller. Yeah. That's how great this one is. So yes, it has a turbo thing on it, but I wouldn't use that because that's kind of cheap. But the thing is, you get all of this for just $400. That's really a really good deal. So you get games to start off with, and you get extra you get a good amount for controllers because you get the gamepad and the GameCube controller. So
and no online fee.
But is it true that there are actually 2 types of GameCube controllers they're releasing? Because one actually has a thumbstick for the C-stick, the other just has the original C-stick.
I haven't heard.
If you guys have noticed, but
yes, there are 2 different.
One of them actually has a yellow
looking at it. There's different SKUs for it.
The Luigi one that I'm talking about has basically the same analog as a Pro controller. So
but that's not a Nintendo product though. The Luigi one.
It's not. But I'm still getting it. I don't care because that thing looks good and it has the feel. It has the same design.
Yeah.
I would have got it if it had the Death Stare on it. With the Death Stare, I would have got it.
Oh my god, the Death Stare.
All I'm gonna say is this: I just want this thing's coming out November 20-something, sometime in November. I want it now. I want it now.
Well, Friday you get a little piece of it.
We get a taste Friday, but I want the console game. I want it now.
You know, I want you guys to stop saying that because the 3DS is not a taste of it. It's the exact same experience except it's not on the console.
That's where you're wrong.
No,
it actually isn't. It's not the exact same.
It's
There's
not.
some similarity.
I know there are some
Rosters
differences, but still,
No.
both both the games function the same.
Well,
No.
The gist is the same for all of them, but I'm looking forward to having, inviting 3 or 4 people over to my house and ordering like 3 or 4 pizzas and a lot of 2-liters.
And we all know that the Wii U version is going to be
Where do you live,
superior.
Red?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
So it's like it makes no sense to
Just the controller alone.
Yep.
Yeah, with GameCube controllers. I mean, it's gonna be like I'm back when I was in college with the GameCube.
Even or
It's gonna be like that, son.
And it's like also, do you want to break your circle pad or play with a controller that can actually take the beating?
Yeah, because I'm having trouble with the thumbstick sometimes doing the smash moves and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not-
right?
I don't think it's as accurate.
Yeah.
No, I can do it with my 3DS. It's not that much. It's just I can't play because even though the controls are pretty good, you automatically want to work them harder than you need to because when you're playing a fighting game, you just do
Excited.
that.
Yeah,
The thing is,
I
is,
have a
I don't think the
question.
3DS is built to handle this.
This is a little far-fetched, but do you guys think that the new 3DS, that little nipple will function as a C-stick?
Yeah, they've already
it
said
will.
that.
They already said
Yep.
It's already confirmed.
Yep.
I mean, they're
But
actually
then you
calling
have
it
to call
C-stick,
it
aren't they?
nipple.
Yeah, it's called the
That
C-stick.
thing,
Yeah.
that little nipple is gonna be so worn off and
No,
black.
no.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It doesn't even move.
You don't even
is
touch
Iwata
it, yeah.
gonna have a direct and talk about the new 3DS?
what it is basically it's like the thing on like those old laptops, that little red thing
I
in the
know.
middle.
I know what it is, but I can just imagine there's gonna be a lot of blisters on thumbs because of that thing.
It's gonna get
Like you don't even have to.
skin.
Like the thing is, you don't even have to touch it or move it around. It's just a little. I think it's like some kind of touch
It's
sensitivity
touch
thing.
sensitive.
Yeah, it's
Pressure
like a touch
sensitive.
See,
Yeah,
I like that they went that route and didn't give a second analog stick.
I'm actually glad.
I always said it because, I didn't want a bunch of ports from Wii on my 3DS, and we're kind of getting that with Xenoblade Chronicles. And that's fine. For people who want it, I'm not gonna buy it, but whoever wants that, that's fine. But 3DS isn't meant to be a mini portable console,
Yeah,
right? It's supposed to be its own thing. That's why.
Home console.
Right.
I agree with you on that, T.
Yeah. So
And we know that the opposite of life tried to be that.
Right. See what happened?
Yes.
I won't mention any
Hey,
names.
Ken, don't hate on it. I'm about to pick up one.
No, I'm
later on this
not
year.
hating on it at all. I'm just saying that that is the reason
That did not help.
because
Yeah.
it's fighting its own audience because
Cannibalize its own audience.
right it's cannibalizing its own audience because you have these developers that are like, man, we can do some really good things on the Vita, and we have almost the same controls as a home console.
Yeah.
But do we want to put the budget in for this game when we got the games we got that are bigger that are on the consoles? So they obviously they're not putting they're putting ports, which is what I was worried about for 3DS.
Well, I will say the smart thing about Nintendo putting Xenoblade Chronicles on the new 3DS is actually because the game was because they only put it as a GameStop exclusive. It kind of had like a very limited audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I don't have a problem with it, because I know, the audience.
Yeah, now a larger people, it'll be able to get to a larger audience, and that game deserves to get to a larger audience because, I mean, look, I still have my Wii copy, but I mean, a lot of people they're looking for that game can't find it. Now you'll be able to get for $39.99. I mean, I can't get mad for them porting that over.
No, I mean the 3DS is a perfect console for Xenoblade because a lot of RPGs are popping on 3DS, and that'll fit right in, for that audience. So.
Don't remind me of RPGs for the 3DS. I have such a huge backlog.
And also like the fact that this game you can barely find it some places, and now they're making it available on 3DS. So people that never got to even play it, now they have the chance on the 3DS. So now they can just take it with them. So that's actually great for a good setup launch for the Xenoblade X.
Is the 3DS version gonna run better or be better than the original Wii version?
No.
It's just it's basically just a port, but just like modified for the 3DS.
So even the boosted 3DS, I don't think has as good of a GPU.
No. The texturing you can tell isn't as good on the 3DS.
But I think Smash is the biggest reason we're getting the new 3DS, because I think Games pointed out that system has to restart when you back. You can't just back out to the main menu. It actually reboots the whole system, and you can't go to the Miiverse from the game. You can't do anything. It just has to restart the whole system when you get out. And the fact that Ice Climbers was not in it because of the 3DS couldn't handle it. I have a feeling that like a year ago they decided to do this because it was having trouble with Smash. That's just a theory I have.
You know what though? I mean, even with that said though, man, I never, ever, ever thought that a AAA title like Smash Brothers that can be really taxing would ever be put on a portable console. I'm sorry.
Sakurai, man.
I didn't think it would be possible
It's that Nintendo magic, son.
on a Vita. And so when I'm thinking like this couldn't even fit on a Vita, but when they put this on the 3DS, I was like, dude, like that you had to work your technical mojo to make that happen. And when they did it with
the developer,
they know their hardware.
I'm like, it's like, gosh, I mean, it's the same. I mean, it moves to the same frame rate. I mean, I still cannot believe that's even possible.
Yeah,
that I'm going to be able to play this game when I'm not at home.
It's called being a developer. You see?
Yes.
See, we're used to Western developers that just kind of like, oh, we just ported it over from the PC onto the system. It worked. No, these people built this stuff from the ground up. Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo knows how to utilize the hardware to its full potential, unlike developers that always half-ass the hardware, and and that's why you never see any system to this day ever get utilized 100%.
Yeah.
I just have to say this because I'm gonna piss some people off. Sony and Microsoft, y'all need to step your game up, man. Come on, I'm getting disappointed because they're turning us into fanboys. I'm sorry. I mean, I've always been a fan of Nintendo, but I'm usually kind of middle ground across the board. So far, this generation, I'm sorry, Nintendo's crushing everybody in my humble opinion, and I don't like that. They need
competition.
They need exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Sony greatness needs to stop awaiting and just be here.
But you know what though? But you know what? I can totally agree with that, and here's the reason why. We know that really their greatest competitor was Sega, and Sega drove Nintendo to do some amazing things.
Yep.
Because of Sega, we got games like Super Mario World and things like that. Like they drove Nintendo to do some real amazing stuff, even with the Dreamcast. Mm-hmm. Like Nintendo had to step their game up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll say this much: when Sony first entered into the market and they were competing against Nintendo, we got some really great imaginative IPs from them. The Crash Bandicoots, the Pa-Rappas, the Ape Escape, the Spyros, the Medieval, stuff like that.
A bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I know you guys
we got that stuff.
Tactics.
And then when they started focusing against Microsoft, it was like, dang, man, you guys really have lost that. You've lost your swagger, son.
Wow, there really is only 4 days till Smash comes out. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's like a holiday, isn't it?
It is, actually, it is, yeah.
It's Smash-tober. And then November will be Smash Bimber, and December will be Smash-tastic Simber, and I don't know if it's over in January.
But, yeah, so...
December's going to be Toad's holiday.
Oh, it's gonna be Toad's holiday, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Here in the
Toad's here to shine, man.
I'm definitely gonna get that game, definitely.
Oh yeah, duh.
But so yeah, I know we got off topic, guys. But anyway, we always do that.
With us, there is no topic.
I'm really enjoying this.
That's it.
I know. I kind of went to the thing and people were just like, "What are you guys talking about? I thought it was about the thing." And I was just like, "Oh."
Oh yeah, get back to the questions.
But yeah. So I guess that's gonna be it for those topics, and then now we're gonna move on to Hyrule Warriors.
What?
All right. So that basically came out on Friday. So most of us here got to play it. So I guess we're just gonna have to we're just gonna say our initial impressions.
And
we're gonna have to say
quick disclaimer: the only playtime I've had is watching games play. So
You're doing it wrong, bro.
Hey, dude, as I said earlier, I worked 80 hours this week. I ain't had time.
But it's a really good game. I like it personally, but let's get their thoughts on it.
Effing don't.
So let's get to it. All right, fine then. You go first.
Me go first? No, I want to go last.
No. You
I'm going last.
You want to go first?
No. He's
up first.
He can call out whoever he wants.
Fine, you cheapskate. Anyways, my impression so far. Do I really have to give my impression on this?
Yeah,
everybody
go for
already
it.
knows that I'm a huge Warriors nut, so I mean, obviously I'm going to be preaching and praising the crap out of this game. However, there is a few things though that I do like about this game. Adventure mode is freaking addicting as hell, that's for sure. And the fact that we're getting 3 additional ones when the DLC freaking launches there next month. Well, throughout the course of the next couple of months, I should say. Yeah, a lot of extra game time coming in, but as far as my initial impression goes, the game is amazing. There is a lot of flaws, though. I mean, frame rate problems, no online, blah, 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 whatever. Frame rate problems is very highly noted in all Warriors games, but it's not as bad as in this one here, unless you're playing co-op split screen-wise, which I haven't done yet, because I don't have anybody else, I don't have any friends, so whatever, it doesn't matter. But I heard that the graphical fidelity, like, gets lowered down dramatically bad in co-op split screen, so... But whatever. Overall, yeah, freaking love it, man. And for people who are watching this or who will watch this, I'll be doing my review there sometime this week. It's gonna take a little bit longer than I expected because I want to actually get the game 100% completed before I even touch my review. So.
All right. So who else wants to spread their thoughts that have played it?
Just pick a name.
All right. You know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go.
Are you serious with this card?
Red Fox. Go for it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't own it yet. I have played it though because I have a friend who has it. I have a friend who has it. I've played it.
Okay.
Basically when I first saw this game, it felt like it was going to be the Wii U version of like the equivalent to what we got during the GameCube era with Soul Calibur 2. And I haven't been disappointed. It's fun. It's really great playing as some of your iconic Zelda characters, and less of a contemplative, take your time, figure out a dungeon puzzle style of gameplay, and more of a hack and slash, killing hundreds of foes. Just stand there and take it until you meet a mid boss or an upper level boss, and then you have to actually fight. It's fun. The music is awesome. Hearing heavy metal remixes of songs that I enjoyed, like the Dark World theme song done in like a heavy metal thing, and like at first you don't recognize it, and then you're like, wait a second, I know this. That really gets me. The music is awesome. The characters are awesome. The personality they've managed to get out of these characters is really good too. I haven't played enough of it to really I've done a little bit of the adventure mode at my friend's house, so I can't really say that it's how I feel about it. But overall, I like the feel of the game, and I mean I'm definitely going to get it sometime soon.
Excellent.
So
well, I have one question, if I may ask.
All right.
And this may be a dumb question, but I just don't know. I haven't read up on it. But you know how they had the exclusive retailer DLC, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you buy the season pass, do you still get all that stuff, or you still be missing out on some exclusive content?
I don't think those skins are included in the season pass.
Yeah, I think those are going to be available at a different later date. I'm not sure how much they're probably going to be. Probably maybe 99 cents or some shit. I don't know, $2.99 or something. I don't know. I'm not buying them though because I don't care for the other ones. I already got the Ocarina of Time. I don't need the other ones, man. I like the Ocarina of Time one, man. I mean, a lot of people don't like the way Link looks in his Ocarina of Time, but I do because it actually stands out more than the Twilight Princess one or the other one that was released a while back, or it was announced a while back, I should say.
All right. So T, what do you think about the game? As much as you played it so far.
I love the game. It's everything I was thinking it would be, and it's hard to a lot of times to meet your expectations, and it pretty much met my expectations. And I haven't even like unlocked everything and done all that stuff yet, so I know there's so much more stuff.
Yep.
That I still have to go through, and I love that. I mean, I feel like this is why I said that. To me, Musou games and have been kind of their evolution of the beat 'em up, and I kind of feel that way to a certain extent because you have the battling lots of people, lots of enemies, and then moving on, and that's what I meant by that. And if you think about beat 'em ups, they're not like, oh my God, great games, like game-changing games. They're never going to be that. They're their own kind of thing, and that's how you have to approach like Dynasty Warrior type Musou type games. Is that they're their own kind of thing. So you can't take a Dynasty Warriors game and compare it to like Dark Souls or something.
No.
It doesn't. Even though it has similarities, it's way different, and that's how I approach it. I approach it as a kind of a game where you kind of do a lot of brawling and you're fighting, and that's the main core of the game. So it's not supposed to be like some Emmy-nominated, Oscar-nominated affair. It's just
a budget title.
It's a budget title, and it's just about repetitive fun. Like it's supposed to be fun.
Really is what this game is.
And that's the thing that makes this even better is the Zelda fan service, and there's a lot of it in there. And I just remember, when I'm playing, and just smiling at some of this stuff, like because some of the stuff I forget, and this game reminds me of those cool little times I've had playing those games. So it's just I love it. Like I think if you're a Zelda fan, you're doing yourself a disservice for not buying this game because I think you're gonna enjoy it, even if you're not a Musou fan, if you're not a Dynasty Warriors fan. I still think you'll love this game.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're a Zelda fan
as well after everybody else is done.
Oh, okay. Terminator, how are you feeling about the game, and what are your initial impressions?
Well, I'm about 8 hours in, and it's just really fun. I just enjoy playing the game, which is coming from never playing a Warriors or Musou game ever in my life. I've never even seen one being played. I didn't, other than what I had seen before on Hyrule Warriors. I didn't know about the whole like the map would have areas and you'd take these little keeps, and I'm having a blast playing it. And like T said, there's like those little moments, like when the loading screen and this Link, he like reflects. I forget what those things are called. He reflects his shield and like stabs the thing with his sword and picks up the Triforce. That's your little loading at the bottom. And it's just like every time it just throws me back to the times when I was playing the original Zelda, and it's like, I mean, there's 100 of different moments like that, and then for a budget title, like Bearhugger said, this the best music I've ever heard in a budget title. I mean, that's just amazing.
Koei does best, or Megaforce, I should say, does best.
The menu, the main screen, great music, and then the menu music's amazing before like your missions, and then like you go to the bazaar, and it's I think it's from Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword, yeah.
And it's just like, wow. I mean, I could just sit here and listen to this music. And then I go to play the game, and it's like surprisingly, it's just really fun. And then you unlock different combos. And it's a little bit of it's kind of the way you have to do it. It's a little bit tedious, but you like go into each character, and then you unlock, one you have available for an unlock, and then it gives you another combo string or whatever. And then you go and play with each character, and you try out the extended combos, and it's like it just adds a little something extra to each level. And I'm just having a blast playing. Like I was telling T off air, like my eyeballs hate me because I don't blink, and I'm trying to follow everything at once, and it's like my eyes hurt from like taking it all in. But as far as the visuals are concerned, I wasn't expecting much, and I was pleasantly surprised. The character models look great. The animations are really amazing. The only thing they sacrificed or they cut back on was like the enemy the quality of the moblins and stuff, you know. So I'm really happy overall with the whole package, and I would recommend anyone buying it that's a Zelda fan or likes any kind of action games. I'm having a blast playing with the different characters, and that's something I didn't expect. So I'm loving the game.
All right, so Shep, did you play it?
Unfortunately, no. I've been hosting all weekend.
All right.
I just cleared out the house earlier. Maybe tomorrow or Tuesday or something.
All right. Well, that leaves me then. Now the thing is, I'm gonna start off with music. Okay, they did a great job with this freaking soundtrack. It is really good. I just love it so much. And I'm just gonna point something out. And for all of you that have the game, try this out. Okay, load up. Okay, Eclipse of the Moon GT.
Done that.
No, wait. But listen. There's two ways you can do this. All right, one sounds great, and one's just good for laughs. Now the first one, which is great, play it when you're playing with Ganondorf. Okay, sounds awesome when you're playing with Ganondorf. Okay. Second, for laughs, have that music set up, and then go into a loading screen where Link is getting that one enemy, and then Triforce. It's hilarious. Trust me, try it. It's just hilarious. I love it. But in total, the music is great. I definitely love Eclipse of the Sun and freaking what was that one? Eclipse of the Moon GT and the freaking Water Temple one. So I definitely love those soundtracks. The characters, of course, you can play as everybody, so I like that. Mostly everybody. So far, my favorite character is Lana. Freaking love Lana. She's awesome. And
you like her with the spear or the spellbook?
That's hard because I like them both actually.
I like the spear.
Because the spear is actually really cool because she does all these like twirly stuff and she basically like gets rid of the whole entire field, which is really cool.
Hold on, games.
Yeah.
I watched your videos yesterday, and you weren't too happy with Lana.
Oh, because because she was a companion AI, and she was acting dumb. So.
No. You were playing with her.
Wait. Ooh.
She's still a companion. Though.
Oh yeah, because the thing is, I hate when the characters. Now that's just not just for Lana. I hate in like most games where the characters do like a little cheer thing at the end of their stuff, and then they get hit by like 50 punches. By something else, so that kind of like gets me off. That's why I was angry that no one.
She's got a little bit of delay after some moves.
Yeah.
The biggest delay I've seen so far was Impa when she kicks her sword over her shoulder.
Yeah, that's actually the biggest delay.
That's like huge lag.
Yeah, I got hit so many times because of that. But Impa's still good to use. I like her as a character. I like her better with the Giant's Knife. I like it better with that. I don't like the Nagatana. So yeah, I mean in total the game's good. I like the level design. Oh my god, the combos. I love it. Okay, I love what Team Ninja did. These combos are just amazing. I play with Link, awesome. Lana, awesome. Even Zelda, awesome. It's just all these combos and everything are really good. I love what they did with them. Really love what they did with them. But what it really lacks, and honestly, this is honestly something that it really would have been nice to have. And I kind of say this a lot, is online. Now the thing is, the reason why I say that is because you know how you play, of course, 2-player multiplayer, right? With somebody that's with you, and the gamepad, takes up most of the, data from the Wii U when it plays this game. So that's why the resolution kind of drops and everything, and you get even more of like frame rate problems, which I do not recommend playing. All right, I do not recommend playing multiplayer with this game until they come up with a fix, because there's actually been problems where characters would switch for some reason. And also where, the resolution drops so much where, the frame rate was horrible. So you'd rather not do that right now. Wait until, they send in a patch, which I think by the time they send in the DLC for the season passes, they'll be able to come in.
Or you mean Monday when the next update goes live?
Oh, it's coming in Monday. Okay.
Yeah, there's a deal. Yeah, the update's coming out. It's going to add those 3 extra playable characters.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good. So hopefully that fixes it. That fixes the problem with multiplayer, because I really kind of find that really, like, why didn't they just have like some other kind of team working on this? But in total, the game is nice. It's fun.
Speaking of my balls. Nothing.
Eh? Okay.
Salty what? Oh, sorry.
No. I'm just looking at the gallery. Sorry. Keep going.
But in total, the game's really fun. I like it. It's truly, honestly, like everybody else said here, man. If you love Zelda, all right, and you've been playing it, throughout all these years, what the frick is wrong with you? Why are you not getting this game? What is wrong with your head? You have to go to the doctor, okay? But yeah, so that's basically my impressions with it. So yeah, Barry, I know there's something you wanted to say whenever.
Yeah. So for starters, as far as content goes, there's literally about 200 hours worth of content in this game if you were to sit down and get everything unlocked from the get-go, because like each character has 3 ranks of each weapon, which also has a maximum of 5 stars for each rank. Like for example, like for Link, for example, he's got 3 different types of swords. Well, I mean, if you count the 8-bit one, but that's just an add-on one, whatever you want to call it. But he starts off with like his Knight Shield one first, and that's just rank 1. You can get that up to like a max of 5 stars if you really honestly wanted to. Then there's also one like his second rank is the White Sword, and his 3rd rank is the Magical Sword. So each rank, the higher or the best, like for each rank, the more damage you do, the more damage goes up, blah 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 blah, other crap like that, which is pretty nice. Outside from that, as far as other people complaining, which you yourself, Rosa, as far as like the enemy goblins and everything else like that, just standing there not really doing anything, let alone your allies in the game. The game is designed that way. Basically, essentially, it's just you and everybody else. As far as like the only people that would really actually do any form of damage with you, depending on what difficulty you're playing it on, is the actual officers or the actual enemies, like the mini bosses kind of deal. You know what I mean? Those are the only ones that will really actually physically hit you. Sometimes the goblins will, like they'll kind of like they'll be a lot more aggressive, but those are hit or miss. But
I had no problem with the moblins not hitting me at all. I love that because I get to just slit their heads off. Duh.
No, but as far as allies go,
allies, no.
Yeah, that's the thing. The game does have a pretty big emphasis on strategy, because the moment if you go out, like especially when you play on the hardest difficulty, if you go out and you just go guns blazing and try to take everything out and just like mine F everything, yeah, you're not good. You're not playing the game right. You have to be on your guard. You have to always constantly look at your map. You got to see where enemies are going. You got to make sure you get to that spot before they take out that campsite or even your actual campsite. Mm-hmm. Especially when you play on the hardest difficulty.
I think
actually every difficulty is like that.
What I've seen in Mega's videos is that like sometimes like just your own allies, they'll just sit there and let you do all the attacking, even when the hordes come in, and they don't really do much of anything for a while. I think the game would be a little bit better if like they participated in battle a little bit more.
Yeah, because honestly, it's like that's kind of the thing I just get frustrated with. Honestly, is I'm next to them, like literally next to them with a horde. I'm basically taking them all out, and what does the computer do? Like one slash or one attack stands there for like 5 more minutes. Like I honestly,
but like I said though, it's designed.
I get it, but it's like, come on. I mean, honestly, it should get. Like they should at least do something, like at least a.
They do every once in a while, like every once in a while.
No, trust me, I get that. I was actually about to say this too. Is sometimes my team actually does work, because I remember having Zelda on my team, and she was actually doing something. You also had Darunia doing something. I was like, oh my god, they're actually doing something. So that made me happy. Because I'm like, okay, because apparently there's like points where you're locked in, right? So you really can't help out anywhere else. So basically, of course, what I do is basically I have to like capture everything. That's basically your only option if like there's a moment where a room on you like closes. So you're gonna have to capture everything, make sure everything's secure, and then go in. Because honestly, if you don't, then your team won't even do anything. They're just gonna sit there and let everything go to like freaking heck. But honestly, it's just that kind of stuff that they should at least improve on, especially when I'm next to them. And like they should at least be helping me on and on, because there's sometimes those enemies where you have to wait for the stun moment to happen, and sometimes you get that wrong, and then why not have it where your partner gets it for you, in case you missed it, because there's gonna be like 5 enemies that you need to stun, and they're not all just gonna like wait for you to stun them, like. So that's why I really want where the CPU does something like that. So it's good, but I hope they improve on it more.
Well, I definitely see where you're coming from, but it's something that I'm used to because that's how they've always done it in past games.
Same here.
But at the same time, don't get me wrong, I definitely get where you're coming from. I've just gotten used to it. I just don't care because I'm already going in there just effing shit up anyway, so I really don't care. So as long as I keep them safe and whatever's hitting them, whatever you want to call it, keep them alive. That's why I'm always constantly watching their health bars on my gamepad screen, so I can make sure that if I see one taking or go down like halfway, I'll run to like where they are, and then I'll just like clear out that area as quickly as possible, and then get back to my routine wherever I'm doing. But the thing is, though, that's the thing. Like a lot of people like. I've seen a couple of people on, like, for example, like a couple of Facebook groups that I've been bitching and crying about, like, oh, some of these missions are impossible, man. It's because you're not playing it right. There is a lot of strategy involved, but a lot of people just go out and think that there's no strategy in this game at all. That it's just nothing more than a mindless button masher. But at the end of the day, it's really actually, there's a lot of strategy involved. Because the more keeps you take, the less enemies you have to worry about. Also, taking up those little red crystal things that you see in your mini-map allows those things to not have enemies constantly respawn all the time, and whatever you want to call it. So,
I actually had a really good idea for like if they were to add online. Are you doing fine?
What was that?
You doing fine? No, I'm just. It's not a joke. I'm just saying.
No, wait. Say that again, but say it slowly.
Are you doing fine? Because you were coughing a lot.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Are you okay?
You doing
I
fine?
said it so damn fast. It
You
sounded
doing
like
fine?
But the thing is, I actually came up with an idea that they could actually do, if they had online, which was have it where, you could have it where you and another person are on this map, right? And you have to go, whoever has like, it's like kind of like Splatoon, you have to like cover the whole area, right? But here it's like where you have to take keeps. And you have to make sure that all your keeps are in order. Make sure the other guy's not doing anything that you don't like, right? Where he's taking your other keeps and doing more advantage type stuff. So that would have been a great thing for multiplayer stuff like that.
Yep.
It would have been like kind of a League of Legends thing, but not really like League of Legends, of course. But it would have been like kind of that. And also where at least where during the story or any other time, it's optional. But any other time, or even if you're in free mode, that you can have your friends come in to help you out in these missions. So that'll be great to have too. So that's just some things I hopefully they get to put in the future. So yeah. So
anybody else?
There is 2 additional game modes that's supposed to be coming out there in February's or I think it's March North America as far as that DLC. DLC number 4 goes. Who knows? There might be a specific online 2-player or online mode, whatever you want to call it, but all at the same time adding online to free mode, for example. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
My only problem though, they better not add that as DLC, because the thing is, if they do that, I'm just gonna be like,
no, they'll probably never releasing an update. Allow co-op. They'll probably because this is what they did in a past game where they had it so like actually it wasn't really actually a past game. They fixed the problem with the expansion back when that came out. That was a $60 retail value. But my point is that what they could do is it's like even if you don't buy the DLC, there'll still be an update that allows you to play co-op through. You just won't have that exclusive online mode. That's the only downfall with it.
Okay.
So at least you're still getting some kind of online. I mean, that's just my prediction. I doubt it though, but it would be nice. If they actually did add a game mode that would allow people to play online, because I know a lot of people want it. Me personally, I don't care, but I know a lot of people out there want it, and so I'm not just gonna sit there and say F everyone else. You know what I mean? So Me personally, I just don't care because when it comes to Omega Force, they can't write netcodes worth of crap. From going based on past games, there's only ever one game they've ever gotten right, and that was Strike Force. The rest of them have just been completely half-assed. So that's why I didn't really care. But as far as the majority of people out there, like Alex, you, and everybody else, as I'm sure everybody else in here who wants multiplayer online, some kind of functionality for it, yeah, by all means, add it for people who want it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see because I mean, this game here can definitely be in people's systems at least for a couple more weeks. But after that, it's probably going to be a barren wasteland, man. I mean, I just finally came in contact with a few people on adventure mode as far as the network thing goes. That's pretty cool the way that's done.
Yeah,
I've gotten the same map over and over and over again, man. Which is annoying.
I've gotten 24 people on adventure mode so far. It's I like it. It's really cool.
That's where you get. That's where I got my first level 5 or my first star 5 weapon, which was ball and chain. Which, by the way, that weapon is a freaking beast. By the way, I want to throw it out there. That's the best weapon for any of the missions in adventure mode where you have to actually clear out like 800 mobs or something like that within 10 minutes. That's the best weapon to use because of how many people you could swing and hit people with it. You know what I mean? Unlike the sword. So yeah, that's the weapon that's definitely the weapon of choice that I would recommend to anybody who's having a hard time getting through those 10-minute defeat so many mobs within 10-minute limit, man.
Okay. So one more thing before we get to questions and answers. Now, the season pass, of course, you can buy it now, pre-order it basically, and you'll be getting it each DLC as it comes throughout the year and beyond. So now everybody here, what is your favorite type of DLC? Now, just name one. What's going to be your favorite DLC? And I probably know what answer you guys are all going to come up with, but what is your favorite DLC coming, from that season pass?
Oh, from that season pass?
Well, they haven't announced every single detail yet, though, have they? Like which characters?
No, they have.
Well, they haven't announced which character, but I mean, you get the majority of the idea of what's coming into it.
I guess I don't know.
All of them for me. Because the fact that I'm going to be getting 3 additional adventure map modes, which is going to add an extra 15 hours per map, for playtime. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, the weapons too as well, which is nice. I mean, they've already confirmed the first weapon in the first DLC pack, and that's fucking what's her name there? Epona, I think her name is.
Epona, yes.
Epona, yeah.
Epona.
Yo, I can't wait.
Awesome, which is freaking awesome. And excuse my language, by the way. I didn't mean to slip that out.
That's cool. That's cool. My favorite has to be the Majora's Mask one. I'm really waiting on. I mean, it's I honestly want that confirmation of Skull Kid. Because it's, to be honest, I mean, we don't have him in Smash Brothers, so let's have him in Hyrule Warriors. I really want to play as Skull Kid so bad. So that's basically the one I'm really hoping on. And, anybody else excited for any of the DLC packs?
I can't even, I know there's some stuff in there I like, but I can't really remember.
Epona seems cool. I mean, basically, this is a really good value. This is a really good pack for a really good price for value. You're getting a lot of really good stuff that's going to extend the life of the game and give you tons of stuff to do. So yeah, this
is what you get: Master Quest pack, Twilight Princess pack, Majora's Mask pack, and Boss pack.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that you get from the season pass. So I'm just going to be probably waiting till February for the Majora's Mask, and I'll probably get the boss pack.
The boss pack was one that intrigued me a lot.
That's the only one I would consider getting at this point, without seeing more.
So, hopefully later on, I know they're going to sell these separately, but it's good enough to see that, they're really trying to at least extend this game somewhat. So, I guess that's about it for Hyrule Warriors talk. Now let's get to some questions and answers, and then we'll call it a night. So, let's see. Let me get to my questions here. All right. So, first one comes up from the Magnum, and his question is, why do you think the new 3DS is releasing in Australia months before it does in the US? I feel that the US be a much stronger market to release it for this holiday season.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, the main reason is Australia is probably the smallest market. They probably don't have enough time to manufacture enough 3DSs for US and Europe release. So I'm thinking Australia. They probably could get away with 50,000, maybe a little bit more. It's just a tiny market. I think the Wii lifetime only sold like 1 million in Australia and New Zealand. So it's just for them. They don't have to manufacture as many. It's not as big of a risk, and they can, like I said, they have enough time to just get that little bit of to launch. Whereas the U.S. and Europe would have to be in the millions or 3, 4, 500,000 at least. They would have to have on launch day, so they just don't have time to manufacture that many versus Australia. So that's my take. Does anyone?
All right, good.
If anyone want to challenge that, I think that's pretty,
No,
I agree.
I think you're right, and I think Australia is going to be their test market, because the new 3DS has a few new capabilities that they're going to want to test, and you want to use your smallest market. So if something goes wrong, you can. I mean, you'd rather have them tested on the Japanese and Australian market than to have it in a big, huge market and have it fail miserably and Nintendo get egg on their face.
Yeah, I think Japan's going to be a pretty big market. I think they're going to jump all over it. But
it's going to sell like gangbusters in
the
Japan.
thing to note is Xenoblade will not be released till 2015 in Australia, so they're not getting the exclusive. I don't know if Japan's getting it this year, but Australia, they definitely said Xenoblade will be launching in 2015.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I mean, we're gonna get it probably when Xenoblade comes out, so not a problem. So actually, that's one of the games I'm gonna get it with, is Xenoblade, if they have it available for launch. So, I just can't wait for the system in total, because I'm always excited for new hardware, no matter what it is. But yeah, thank you for the question, Magnum. Next one. How can I join the chat? You gotta be part of GAL, man. I don't know what I can say about that. But yeah, if you want, fill out the application. Best thing I could give you, Sapphire Alliance. So next is, and this was actually, we were deciding on putting this as a topic or not, but I guess it makes it out for a good question. So it is, anyone see the Bayonetta 2 Easter egg concerning Maurice Charles' favorite franchise?
I have not.
No.
I don't want to hear about it. I want to be surprised.
Seriously.
Ruin anything for me, man. I'm tired. This has been a bad 3 months of people ruining surprises.
Right.
So
Like
keep
what
it
happened
to
with
yourself.
Smash Brothers stuff. I
Yeah.
don't do it to me.
All right.
Does anybody know what? I mean, without saying what it is, does anyone here know what he's talking about?
I can guess, but
Yeah, I don't even know Maurice Charles. I don't understand that.
Maurice Charles, keep it to yourself.
Okay, so that basically answers yours, man. But we do know about the Star Fox one. Just saying. So next we have. All right. So next we have one from Hardened Soul 72, and he asks, "What do you think about glitch?" Well, you should put it but what do you think about glitch? It's like, I'm speaking Russian. It's like, all right, I'll say it in Russian. What do you think about glitch in Destiny revealing
In
DLC
Russian.
details and content partially on disc?
Well, they're getting banned
Russian
for it.
accent. So,
Not surprised.
What
not
else is
surprising.
new?
It's Activision, son. I mean,
And that makes me even more glad I didn't buy the game.
yeah.
Hold on. But hold on. Remember, we see a whole new type of DLC now, where if you would have pre-ordered Advanced Warfare, you got DLC in Destiny. So, does not surprise me.
Okay. So yeah, that answers your question. Doesn't surprise any of us. I mean, come on. Who's like the ones that have been doing that actually for years? Like they start with a C, but I don't really want to get into that. So next one. Oh wow, I guess this is towards you, Juice.
Yeah.
Garrett
Grayson.
Grayson says, "I destroyed Juice on Saturday for my triumphant return." So
yeah, I had a little tournament Saturday, Mario Kart, and Gray was cheating. So I will honestly say, after I raced my 16, I came back in to race with the guys that came in late, and I watched him, and he was in third place on the water park on the last lap, he gets a triple red triple red shell item in third place. Gets him up to second. He gets a triple mushroom in second to pass the guy. So that's all I want to say.
Okay.
I've never gotten a triple red in third, followed by a triple mushroom in second. I've never seen that happen before. So he was getting some pretty good items.
Oh,
He's a good racer. He's a good racer.
Hopefully we see him in the next one. I'm coming for you.
Sounds like a whole bunch of excuses.
Nah, no, that was after I was done. I didn't. I was just noticing he had a lucky batch of items there at the end. So I was a spectator.
Oh, you were the spectator?
I was spectating after I got done with my 16. I came back and spectated his race. So.
Oh, all right. I'm coming for you though. Don't think you can hide, man. Man. All right. Next question, and I think if anybody likes this series, because I actually played some of them back in the day, but not anymore. Have any of you felt compelled, to play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax or Persona 5?
No.
The fighting game, not so much. But the only reason I'm keeping my PS3 around right now, which hasn't been turned on or played on for like 8 months, is that Persona 5 is coming. That's it.
Okay.
Just that's sad.
All right. So there's your answer. I mean, for me, I really kind of given up on the Personas because it's like so many spin-offs, like even more spin-offs than freaking Kingdom Hearts, man. I'm sorry. But yeah. So there's your answer on that. Next is again from Maurice, and is it me or does Final Fantasy 15 look like Monosoft's Xenoblade Chronicles? Which do you think will release first?
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, seriously, because
they said it's coming this spring.
If it's been development for the way I look at it, 8 years, it should have been a PS3 game. Now it's a PS4 game, and now they're only 55% complete. I think we're going to see Xenoblade early next year.
Yeah. It's gonna drop. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii U X doesn't drop side by side with the 3DS, and they also drop the new 3DS with, and if they don't drop the Xenoblade Chronicles new 3DS port like all at the same time to go along with it.
Well,
and I wouldn't be surprised if Final Fantasy 15 became a PS5.
But don't say that. I honestly just want to play this game right now. So
no, okay. I take it back.
I'm sorry. I honestly
I don't see it being ready until 2016. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. I take it back. Final Fantasy 15 is going to be on the Vita 2.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it. But it's like honestly, I just want to play it already because they said the demo's coming out anyway in March. So I'm gonna. Anyway, I was planning on getting Type 0, so I'm gonna be getting the demo with that.
Didn't the demo come for this game? Wasn't it Final Fantasy 13? The demo for Final Fantasy Versus?
No.
Wasn't there a demo for Final Fantasy Versus that came out with one of their games?
No, I think that before Final Fantasy 13 came out, they had planned on including a demo, but since the game went through development hell, aka wasn't being developed at all, then it never happened.
So I'm honestly just looking forward to both of these either way.
I think X will definitely release first, though. To answer.
Yeah, X is gonna
go with you guys. For sure.
X is really gonna release first, but next year's gonna. Oh my God, my wallet. I was gonna say that, man.
Property of Nintendo.
Nintendo and just the like, I don't know, probably 1% Square Enix, but So next is all right. Now this is such a typical freaking question. Come on, but a good one. What games are you getting for the rest of the year? Which are you most excited for? Anything but Smash, guys. Name it.
Well, we already did this in Zen's.
We kind of did this, but
Yeah, we've already answered this question. Go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna name one. Another one I did not name on that podcast was Legend of Korra. I'm waiting for that game.
And
it's coming out.
He's a fan of Korra too, so.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for Korra. It releases the 23rd. No, the 21st.
You know what? You know what game I'm actually waiting for that a lot of people that nobody gives two craps about? Sonic Boom.
Oh, I'm getting that game regardless.
I don't give a crap about you.
I mean, the thing is, I'm getting the game regardless. But it's not really like my most hype game. Well,
it's not my most hype game. I just want to play it because it actually looks like.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Different for a change.
Yeah.
I was thinking that could be a good January game after the holiday rush and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
One game I'm looking forward to getting, and it's actually a downloadable only, but Affordable Space Adventures.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome, man. That game looks wicked.
Definitely.
And one last one. Road Redemption.
Road Redemption.
Yes.
Okay.
I want Earthbound 4, aka Citizens of Earth. It's a downloadable title, but it looks like Earthbound 4, so I want that.
Okay.
Oh my God, Rosa.
So, next one. What did I do? Screw you.
I'll tell you after the show.
All right. So next, Gray, we answered a lot of your questions.
Yourself.
Let me see. All right. So this one's a good one for you, Bear. Anderson Archula says, "What other Dynasty Warriors games should I play after Hyrule Warriors? There's about more than 20 as of now."
Play Warriors Orochi 3 because they'll give you best of all 3 worlds with Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, along with a few additional characters as well. Yane and Ryu Hayabusa's in there and whatnot. Even a couple other characters too as well from different games that Koei or Omega Force has made in the past.
And there's also one that people have forgotten about, and it was an Xbox game, 99 Nights.
Oh, God, get out!
Hey, that was actually a decent game, man.
I've never played that one.
No, I'll say this much: if you don't like Dynasty Warriors, but you want to play these, you want to get into these games, but you don't want to be thrown into what some would call the repetitive nature of Dynasty Warriors, go for the Omega Force games that are in the same vein, but they use different IPs. So the Fist of the North Star Omega Force games are good. The One Piece Omega Force games are good.
Gundam.
Gundam.
I love that
Gundam
game.
ones are good. I mean, because personally, I don't like their Dynasty Warriors games, but the Warriors Orochi, the Samurai Warriors, those are pretty good.
All right. So there you go. That's what you should start out with then. After this.
And just to add to that game, whatever, as Mr. T said earlier, go back to the classics like Streets of Rage, Fighting Force, the old school beat 'em ups.
Double Dragon.
And all you have to do is just get those games like Streets of Rage and put it on Mania. You'll have your challenge.
Oh yeah.
It'll feel exactly the same as Dynasty Warriors, but in 2D.
Just hordes and hordes of enemies that you can destroy. So it's good stuff.
Okay. So these last 2 questions, and then that'll be it. And they both come from Gray Sun. And this one's going to be a comedy one, all right? Are you excited for Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4? What do you think of those franchises? Just say it.
Trash.
Let's go.
Pew.
No, I will say this.
I like Far Cry.
I will play a half-assed devil's advocate. Assassin's Creed, don't care for it too much. Far Cry, I do respect,
Far Cry.
But the company, we're not on good terms right now.
Yeah, I might get Far Cry 4 when it's on sale next year on a Steam sale for my game PC. I'm not gonna pay full price for it right now when it comes out.
I never really gave 2 craps of the Assassin's Creed franchise.
The fact that you're paying it all, man, I'm game flying mine.
Really, you only have
Assassin's
to
Creed franchise.
play one of those games because they all have the same gameplay mechanics, except for the perspective there. You gotta capture bases to become save points and open up or climb things to have like to open up your map. You have to climb to the top of stuff on both games. So it's like they're just interchangeable, really.
Competitive. I mean, look, after Assassin's Creed 3, like I tried to play it. I played all the way up to 3. After 3, I was like, I can't do it anymore. I just can't.
How you gonna call Assassin's Creed repetitive and you like Hyrule Warriors? Exposed.
Just because it comes out every year.
I know.
Because there's 3 of them coming out this year alone. That's
And because
No, you're actually wrong there. I think there are actually 4, because there's one for the mobile, there's one for last gen, there's one for current gen, and there's another one.
There was another one that released for
collector's set.
No, it was for
it's actually DLC, but it's standalone.
Yeah, it's standalone. You can get it without.
Oh God, there's like one Dynasty Warriors a game. I mean a year. There's one game a year. Yeah, there might be side things, but generally speaking, one Dynasty Warriors a year, and once every 18 months to 2 years, there's a Warriors of Orochi or Samurai Warriors.
But definitely, I mean, for me, I would say Assassin's Creed. Man, screw that. But Far Cry, I'm actually choosing to get that because I actually liked. Man, shut up.
Well, you gotta get something.
Yeah, I actually liked Far Cry 1, 2, well, not much of 2, but 3 I liked, so I'm definitely gonna play Far Cry 4. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a purchase for me used. So yeah, and the last one we have here today, and this would be a really good one. I would like a skin of the new. Now the thing is, would you guys like a new skin of the new Link from the new Zelda to be DLC for Hyrule Warriors?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that before the Zelda U comes out, though.
Yeah. It should be like the last. It should be the last DLC that comes out.
This DLC pack is only the first DLC pack that are actually releasing. There's going to be also other ones too as well later on down there. Like next year's done.
Because I want them to save that skin for the real game. I don't want to see it in Hyrule Warriors.
Chances are, I really doubt seeing a sequel to Hyrule Warriors. If anything, I'll probably see like more spin-off franchises come out, like Mario Warriors or something. I don't freaking know. But as far as seeing a sequel to this game, highly unlikely. So they're probably going to end up supporting it there for quite a while, adding like new maps, new characters, blah blah blah.
But you couldn't see Hyrule Warriors 2?
No, if anything, I'll probably. I mean, I can see them doing a Hyrule Warriors XL, but I don't see them doing
if it sells 1 million copies, they'll make a sequel.
If it sells 1 million copies, I'm going to ship bricks.
Yeah,
because I've never seen a Warriors game ever sell over 1 million, not even in Japan.
It's only at 100,000 in Japan right now, so.
Yeah, that's to be expected. It's Zelda. Zelda's not popular in Japan.
Nah, I think it will hit close to. I think it'll be like 600,000-700,000 by this time next year.
I want to say that if the game is truly successful, I think Nintendo will be more hands-on with the next one.
Yes. Yes.
Because I can see Nintendo taking what Tecmo Koei did and just making it a lot better. Fixing the glitches or whatever else there may be, just anything they can just actually fix. I can see Nintendo taking over. Well, not taking over, but having a lot more input.
And people forget that, even though it's Tecmo Koei, Team Ninja actually helped out on this game too.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of feel that playing through the game. It's a little bit tighter than most of the Dynasty Warrior games I played anyway.
Well, remember too as well, on top of that too, that this game was not even supposed to take the route that it was supposed to go, and all because of the fact that it did now, because of the fact that Shigeru Miyamoto flipped the damn table.
Right.
But I honestly believe that if this game is successful, another thing to think about, we won't see another one for a while, because Nintendo they're very careful with their franchises and their games. Once they got a hit, they make your ass wait 3, 4, 5 years for another one, if not a whole another console generation.
Well, I don't know. I think this game here, I look at it more as like a filler.
Yeah, it's not. This is not a series that's gonna start.
Yeah. So if anything, I could see Nintendo allowing them to do like a Fire Emblem Warriors 1 or something.
Right.
And
And
that
if
would
be the
really
case,
be
that'll
awesome.
probably end up being out probably like in the next year to 2 years, probably not a year, but 2 years probably. We're gonna see how much this does in North America and Europe and just across the whole entire thing. Even if this game sells like all a mirror of like 300,000 units, that still makes a lot of profit for Koei. So it doesn't matter because, like I said, this is a budget title. This is not a AAA title at all, and that's what a lot of people need to understand. So whatever, like hopefully if this comes close to 1 million, that's huge profit off of that. So I can only imagine, if they make a Mario Brothers one, which is what Koei even said they would like to make, but they have to see how well this game does first. And if Nintendo sees the numbers and like, okay, you know what? Wow, yeah, we'll do another collaboration. Bring it on. I'll play it.
Oh my gosh! I can just imagine like Princess actually like taking over like Zelda's role. Oh my
No, I mean
gosh!
Mario could technically work. There's a lot of enemies in that game, and not only that too as well. I mean, you got a lot of huge diverse characters.
Bowser.
Mario
But
got
the
mad
thing is, though, it would be a lot more
No.
cartoony. It would be a cartoony Mario game.
It makes me think about the podcast Francis did he was actually talking about the demo. I mean the demo for like Far Cry 4. He's like, you see Mario wake up in the sand, and like Peach
That was
radios in.
Uncharted.
He's like,
Uncharted.
oh yeah, Uncharted. He's like, this is the last time. Like, I'm not gonna save your ass
That was
anymore.
funny.
I mean, it's very possible. Maybe that's something that they probably talked about too as well in that initial meeting when they first originally signed that agreement to allow Hyrule Warriors to even be made. They probably thought, okay, well, if this game does successfully well, then we'll go ahead and we'll think about allowing another collaboration. And like I said, Koei's already came out and stated on record in an interview that was translated there just like a couple days ago that they want to do a Mario Warriors. They would like to do a Super Mario Warriors game and allow people to have that fan service. They like doing these kind of games for fan service only, not because they want to make it appeal to just the Warriors fan, but they want to try to get other people into the franchise. And so far, I've already seen a few people already say, hey, you know what, I never played a Dynasty Warriors game, but now I kind of want to see what the actual other Warriors games are like, because this game is a lot of fun. And it is. If you can look past the repetitive nature of it, along with the actual it just being a typical button mash, because at the end of the day, every game is repetitive. Every game is. Some are just blatantly right in your face, like Dynasty Warriors is, or some of them, like Call of Duty, it's just like you don't even realize that you are. But people ignore that crap. Maybe when you play online, you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? The same button that you're pressing every effing time. So there's no difference between both of them, except for this one here. It's a budget title, so that's why it gets underlooked. It gets swept under the rug. People bash it, call it crap, without even fully technically understand the game. The game is severely freaking misunderstood. I'll just say that for the record. But outside from that, though, I mean, yeah, I would love to see other collaboration. They have room to do Fire Emblem. They can do that. They can do Mario if they want to. Hell, they can even, maybe not Star Fox, because that would just be stupid. But, I mean, Metroid. They can do Metroid, for Christ's sake, if they wanted to.
I'm not ready to see thousands of Koopas on the field getting hit.
Actually, I would see that.
No, I mean, they can easily do it. They'll just do it in more of a cartoony approach, or
I'd like to see
a cartoony approach.
Dude, I can imagine Donkey Kong filling in Ganon's role as like the major boss.
They could technically if they really want to, because technically he really somewhat is sort of part of Mario's world if you really think about it. After all, he was there from Jumpman, so he can always be like an extra bonus character or something like that.
So so I honestly think this is a filler for the new Zelda, because that's actually what they said for also Wind Waker HD was Wind Waker HD was supposed to be a filler until the next Zelda. So this is just. Yeah, so this is just to get us ready for the new one, and that's basically it. That's basically all it is.
Yep.
So so I guess that's about it, guys. We're just gonna do our little sign-offs here, and then we're gonna call it a night. So let me start from my right to my left, starting off with Terminator Juice.
All right, guys. This is Terminator Juice. Good podcast. I liked how we kind of had an organic discussion about just topics just kind of came up and we went with it, so it was a really good time. And just want to let everybody know tomorrow my usual Monday show, The Juice is Loose, starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Gonna have just my usual panel. We're gonna be giving our Hyrule Warriors impressions, and there's also a few other stories we're gonna be talking about, and so tune into that tomorrow. And then as always, Wednesday nights, give Games a chance to redeem himself in the Mario Kart 8 tournament. So
he's gonna lose.
Oh man.
he's gonna get in a lobby with like one other person just to get.
He's gonna rage.
Nah.
Yeah, you are.
Nah.
Dude, I hear you all the time. You rage all the time when you play Mario Kart, bro.
I honestly don't care anymore because of the fact of like the whole ranking system thing that they messed up. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it. Yeah, but so yeah, I'll be on there definitely.
So I'd like to see Ms. T one of these times on there. But...
I'll join you fools on Wednesday. How about that?
All right.
Starts at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. I'm there.
All right. So anyway, you were up anyway next, Ms. T. So go for it.
Hey, fools, wonderful discussion. I really enjoyed this one, too. Yes, go out and get Hyrule Warriors, fools. Especially if you're a Zelda fan, buy this game. It's so much damn fun. All I want to do is play this game right now. So I'll leave you with that. All right, fools. Peace out.
All right. Mr. Red Fox.
Once again, this is Mr. Red Fox. I have several fools likely since 1991. I'm going to keep it rolling now. I'm getting ready for the amount of game I'm going to be doing with Smash Brothers coming out Friday. So there you go.
All right. Next we have Dr. Feelgood.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dr. Feelgood. Glad to be a part of the podcast. It's been, I think, a month since I was last on the Gamers at Large, but I'm glad to be back. To my subscribers out there, I do have some videos coming. Just bear with me. I'm just busting my ass here, man. But I'm glad to be back and had a good time.
All right. And last, Bear Hugger.
Yeah, this is your boy, Bear Hugger 29, the FC Nugget Canadian boy. Definitely glad to be here. Thank you for having me on, and I know it's been a while, but stay tuned. I'll be doing my review for this game. Probably going to try to see if I can get it done by next weekend if I can. I know everybody's going to be playing Smash, so my review video is probably going to ignore it up the butthole, but whatever. But yeah, no, cause the reason why I'm taking a long time doing it because I want to do a proper, legitimate review, not a half-ass review like most of these critics are doing anyways. So look forward to that down the road.
So you're not going to say it has
And also,
PS2
I have 40
graphics?
hours now invested in this puppy.
You're not gonna say it has PS2 graphics like a review I read.
Oh no! I'm gonna do it from two approaches. I'm gonna do it from a Warriors fan, and I'm also gonna do it just from an actual Zelda fan only, not who's never played a Warriors game before, because there is flaws, and I'm not gonna be afraid to admit that because me personally, I don't care about the flaws. I mean, whatever, I'm used to that crap, but at the same time, it's still beneficial to the player itself who's kind of on the fence. But I've been noticed like a lot of the reviews they don't give this game or any Warriors game for that matter freaking any form of the benefit of the doubt. They don't explain shit, and I can't stand how badly this game gets swept aside like a half-ass review. So I want to do mine legitimately. I want to go through every nook and cranny, talk about every single freaking detail down to from the modes to go in order, talking about the specific details and everything else like that. So it's going to be like a 30-minute review. But I'm hoping that people will watch it because I want people to finally understand and get a better feeling for how it's going to work. Sadly, it's going to be a slideshow because I don't have a capture card. If I did, it'll be a lot better. But at the same time, it'll be easier for me because I don't want Nintendo flagging my shit. So, whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm done. Thanks anyways.
All right. So and well, me, Mega Gamer Man. I was your host for tonight. So hopefully you guys liked the episode. And don't forget
Don't lose your way. Don't be afraid.
Man, shut up. I do that catchphrase. Okay. But the thing is...
Don't lose your ways, boys.
Just game to the end.
Oh, man. Screw you two. All right, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And make sure to go follow Gamers at Large at Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and also sub on the YouTube channel. So anyway, guys, I did say I was going to mention something, but not really. But... yeah, catch also a review for me because I'm actually starting that. I already did my first one with Gunvolt, so I'm going to be doing it with Hyrule Warriors, Smash Brothers, and Bayonetta 2, and even Smash for Wii U and Sonic Boom. So I'm going to be doing it for every game basically coming out. So, shoot, I'm going to be busy. But
man, I hate you bastards all that free time you got on your hands. See, people like me and Steve, we gotta work, damn it.
Yeah, because you're at that stage. I'm almost at that stage, but...
Putting in 200 hours on the damn demo and stuff. You got too much damn time on your hands.
But, yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. And, yes, this is Mega Gamer Man. I actually have some stuff coming in. I did explain that I'm going to be doing reviews and also some other stuff that I have planned. And also for the Gamers at Large, because we're actually planning to do more than just, podcasts. So... stay tuned for that. There's a bunch of plans coming in. So, yeah. like I always say, yes, don't lose your way, don't be afraid, just game to the end. All right, there we go. All right, so
You actually messed up your own phrase. And one last side note for all the fans out there and subscribers: be sure that this Friday, everyone just pick Ike.
well, actually, you know what? The 3DS version not gonna bother me because I'm honestly not gonna care for it. But it's like.
Yeah, but
Wii U version is where it's going to be.
Hours into the damn freaking thing by the time the Wii U
version is where it's going to be.
Yeah, and then you'll be playing the Wii U version. I'm getting burned out, man.
This fool's got more hours in the demo than I have in Smash Brothers Melee.
Dude,
but,
hey, I won't lie.
One of my codes actually went to waste.
Yo, I won't lie. If Nintendo actually did release the demo for Hyrule Warriors, believe me, I would have put a lot more hours into that demo than the freaking 3DS demo. So whatever.
All right, so that's about it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and see you guys next Sunday.
Later, guys.
Peace.
And don't forget about Smash Brothers this Friday.